Chell, you're just about done with all of the preparations for this flight. How do you feel about your readiness to finally get off of the planet?
Well, I think my crew and I are very excited about this upcoming mission and this upcoming launch. We've been training for a little under 2.5 years for this. And of course, we had the launch delay from May. We've had some time to do some refresher training to get a couple more sims under our belt, but we're ready to go.
Well, yes, as you say, you and Oleg and Kimya have had to wait out a launch delay because of a problem with a prior launch. You guys feel like you're well prepared now and eager to get going?
Absolutely. We were very disappointed to see the mishap with the Progress vehicle, and very excited to see the success of the recent 60P Progress launch and docking. We're very confident in the Soyuz vehicle that we're going to be flying in. We do have a couple of flight readiness reviews still to go next week, but we're excited about the prospect of a launch on the 23rd of July.
Well, describe the day. Tell me what lies ahead for a Soyuz crew on the launch day itself. What's in front of you guys from wake up to launch?
Sure. Well, I think it's kind of a surreal day, and I had the opportunity to see it as a backup member of the crew back in November when Terry Virts and Samantha Cristoforetti and Anton Shklaparov launched. So we get up at a kind of a normal time. We have breakfast. We do, I think, just not a whole lot of heavy work, just kind of mosey around a little bit and then take a nap in the early afternoon to try and sync us up with the launch schedule. We do some final preparations, some medical preparations, and then have a light snack and then head out to the building 254 where we'll suit up into our Sokol spacesuits. And out there we'll have the opportunity to see family from across through the glass and have a last few moments before the launch. We'll do a pressure check on our Sokol suits, and then we'll head out to the launch pad.
Well, so as you look ahead now to this 4 or 5 months that you're going to spend in space, is there something in particular that you're most looking forward to? An experiment or a spacewalk or something else?
Sure. I think that there are two things that I'm particularly looking forward to with this first flight. The first one is just the opportunity to look back at the Earth. I have several friends that have flown and have sent pictures back, but every time they say it just doesn't do reality justice. And so to get to see the Earth constantly changing, all the beautiful colors, to look back at the Earth with my own eyes, that's very exciting for me. And the second thing that I feel so privileged to have this opportunity to do a long duration space flight, to really learn how to live and work in space for a long period of time, to really adapt to that environment.
Only a few years ago, someone in your position wouldn't have had the options available to share the mission that they're flying in space with those of us who are on the ground. Do you have plans to take advantage of social media and things like that to let us see what you're doing?
Absolutely. I'm probably not the most active person on Twitter. I've been keeping friends and family updated on Facebook, and I have an Instagram account. But I absolutely plan to share the experience with those who are interested using social media. I think you're absolutely right that we're really in a new era where we can almost real time share the things that we're seeing, things that we're doing, share interesting things with folks back here on Earth.
And you'll be getting to do something that I think you've been waiting most of your life to get to do.
Absolutely. This has been a lifelong dream for me. It's been kind of a windy path, but I feel it's such an honor to get to do this job, and really what a privilege to be sitting here, with 14 days to go before launch.
It's going to be 6 months or more before you get back to Houston at the end of the mission, how long will have been gone from home. Tell me what it is you think that we're learning from flying these missions that makes it worth that sacrifice for you.
Sure. Well, the space station is an incredible piece of engineering, and it's a tremendous resource, a national laboratory orbiting above the Earth. It gives us the opportunity to do research that will benefit our abilities to go deeper into space for longer periods of time, to explore the ultimate goal, to explore Mars. But it also benefits folks back here on the Earth. We're doing life science research, materials research, combustion research that is providing real benefit to people back here.
Well, Joe, thanks for the few minutes. Have a safe trip and have a good time on orbit.
Thank you so much, Pat. Appreciate your time.